Each year I make a habit of coming to CeBit. I make sure I turn up at these guys' place because I recommend their programs for doing all your antivirus stuff because it's free. Well, it's better this time than what it was last time. With me right now is marketing manager Llyod. Mate, I'm getting a lot of people annoyed at me because AVG 7.5 is not going to be supported for much longer, but AVG 8, it's a lot better program, I think.
Well, yeah, and AVG 7.5 is there right now, but there's AVG free version 8, and you can upgrade to that right now. It's going to give you antivirus, it's going to give you anti-spyware, all in the one thing. Plus, we've also got the link scanner safe search engine built into that, and that's absolutely vital in today's world where, you know, we've got the cyber criminals hacking websites and putting their web exploits on sites, and safe search can help you be protected from those sort of things.
Now, all this is free. Now, one thing I couldn't believe is the site search. I've seen it. It has its moments. Everything has its moments on the internet, especially when you've got a slow connection. It doesn't always work too well, but it does work, and it is free. It's as part of the free version of AVG.
It's in there in free. Again, you know, that's a seed offering for us. It's an absolute base level of protection, but it's real time. That's the big benefit of the whole link scanner technology that's built into the 8 product range. Everyone else is trying to protect from web exploits. You hear people saying they've now got a solution for safe search and safe surf, but they're doing it based on a blacklist, and which is basically a database of sites that they've found that have got a problem, and that can never be up to date. And that's the big problem with the blacklist. And as small businesses get on the blacklist and can't get off, and you know, they can take 3 or 4 months to get off the list. By that time, their internet traffic has plummeted. But we've got a real-time solution, and it's across the range in our products. We've put part of it in the free version, but then in our proper commercial products, where we give the real premium protection, you know, the full thing's in there. And that's about protecting at the time. It really matters when you go and click on a link.
Now, there is the free version, but you're talking about the pay version. What else? So the link scanner is better in the free version. How is it better? Does it search every single page you go to and every single link's on the page, or what?
Yeah, basically in the paid version, we also include the safe surf protection part of it, which is when a page is up there on the website, and you click on a link, it goes and scans that website for the exploit before it lets you go and view it. And if it detects anything, it'll throw it up right there and then and say, here's a problem. Now, I'll tell you why that's important. 10 of the AFL websites were being blocked by Google in February. Google, you do a search on Google, St Kilda Footy Club, and Google would go, this website might damage your computer.
Well, it is AFL, don't forget, as well.
Well, yeah, but hey, I'm from the south. But yeah, 10 of the AFL websites were being blocked. Google was saying these sites were harmful. Now, we scanned those sites. There was absolutely no problem with any of those sites at that time. And it took, the AFL had the clout to get those 10 clubs off of the blacklist within about a week. But others haven't got that sort of clout. And the real thing is, the cyber criminals have cottoned onto all this, and they don't leave the exploits on there all the time. They turn them on and off at the peak times. We can expect to see a lot of traffic around the Beijing Olympics, for instance. There'll be all sorts of prime websites that these guys will be hacking, knowing that people are going to be going to those sort of sites. So that's the time to plant their exploit on there. You know, we saw it in the States just before last year's NBL finals. A whole heap of the premium NBL sites were targeted with those exploits put on them. And the blacklists are never that up to date to protect against that thing. Link Scanner does.
So that's part of the paid. What else is different between? Because I always recommend that people get the free version if they can't afford to buy an antivirus program. What advantage is there these days from going from the free version to the paid version of AVG?
Well, the free version is there as a base level of protection, but I'd never go online with a base level of protection. You know, it's there and it's going to do a job, but there's no firewall. There's no rootkit. There's no web shield for instant messaging protection, etc. So it's not a complete solution. There's no anti-spam, for instance. It's providing an absolute base level. We will give you updates on a daily basis. You don't have tech support if there's anything to go wrong. Mind you, your customers are probably going to give you a call anyway, Matthew. but that's not there for the free version. For our paid users, not only can they come to you, they can call us on the phone and get support from us. Our products have got much more extensive protection. If you go to avgfree.com.au...
Wait a second. What's that site? Because I don't send them that site. I send them to free.grisoft.com. What's that site now?
avgfree.com.au. It's the Australian AVG free website, and you'll see a comparison chart there of what's in AVG free version 8, what's in our AVG antivirus product, the antivirus plus firewall, and then our full suite solution, AVG Internet Security. And you can see the difference. And about 90% of our customers buy AVG Internet Security, the full suite solution. It provides the best protection, 2-year protection for $101.95. It's an absolute no-brainer.
So that's the prices of $101.95. What's the actual subscription price? Because I'm guessing every year you've got to pay for it again. So how much is that going to be?
Renewals are at a discount. That varies from time to time. Right now, I think it's about 40% off, and that may change. But one of the things we don't do is we don't go our hand into the pockets all the time, like some of the other products that you probably well know. Most of our customers sign up for a 2-year licence, and the 2-year licence is about the same price as most of our competitors' 1-year licence. But then most of our competitors will do an annual revision update and then charge people to get that. We don't. When we went from 7.5 to 8, our existing 7.5 users get version 8 for free. That's part of the support built in.
Very good. Now, the other thing is say if somebody does a 2-year thing, they get the whole thing all organised, and they say, yeah, we'll go for 2-year licence. After 2 years, they don't want to pay for it anymore. Can they go then to the free version?
Well, they can. We wouldn't recommend it. I mean, they're going to drop back in the level of protection that they've got. But sure, they can do that. That's always a choice that people can make. But, the bad guys are bad. It's not about hackers. What people tend to think of hackers, and it's smart kids having a bit of a tinker and playing games. It's not about that anymore. It's about cyber criminals, and these cyber criminals are taking billions of dollars, not millions, billions of dollars, and they're getting extremely sophisticated. The techniques they're using are as sophisticated as the major security agencies in the world. And the free product is just not going to help you against what those guys are getting up to at any point in time. You really do need good internet security these days. But for most people these days, a lot of their identity and their life is online with banking and shopping, etc. And you've got to be protected.
I completely agree with that one. I got to say, it's not doing too badly for me. I got to say, Link Scanner for me does slow down Firefox a little bit, which is one thing I would like to see that fix up a little bit. But overall, AVG 8 is definitely worth getting, and you can actually download it right now from, was it free?
avgfree.com.au.
I'll get it right one day. Thank you, Lloyd.
Not a problem.